Yeah, g'day YouTubers. Tinker O'Toole again here with another video. I'm just going to talk about how to break in a chainsaw. A lot of people don't even worry about it. They just use it like they stole it. But I always believe that any engine, no matter what it is, petrol, diesel, whatever, you should break it in properly. Now, most modern engines are built fairly precision, so there's not a lot of break-in procedure that's really required. But if you want longevity out of your chainsaw, one of the things is that you should break it in. The days are gone when people used to go out and buy a brand new car, or they'd get a car engine and they'd get a reconditioned motor and they'd put a sign on the back and it would say, "Please pass, running in." Well, those days are gone. You buy a brand new car, you just get out there and you use it. But running it in, irrespective whether it's diesel or 4-stroke or 2-stroke, there's a little bit of a procedure, especially on a 2-stroke chainsaw, because 2-stroke chainsaw is designed so that the engine just runs flat out, a bit like a dirt bike, runs flat out. Now, there's a guy over in America 21 years ago called Moto Man in the USA. You can Google it, Moto Man break-in procedure, 2-stroke. And you'll find, going back 21 years ago, that his method was, and it works on heat cycles, and my method is the same on heat cycles but a little bit different. But his method was that you start it cold, you just let it warm up, and he holds it full throttle for a minute or two, and then he just turns it off and lets it completely cool down to ambient temperature. He does that 3-4 times, and as far as he's concerned, that's broken in. So that's the extreme, because, you know, the guy used to race dirt bikes, so he wanted to break them in real quick. And as far as he was concerned, it worked perfect. And even till today, 21 years later, he's still sort of on there on the internet. So, yeah, if you want to have a look at break-in procedures on 2-stroke dirt bikes and that, the same logic can apply to a chainsaw. But, you know, this chainsaw cost me just over $2,000. So when I brought it in March, I wasn't just going to flog the shit out of it, and I wanted to break it in properly. So my method may be a little bit different, is I still use the heat cycle method. And that means that when I got it brand new and I brought it home, I still use 50-to-1 ratio on the oil. And I start it up, warm it up. Once I've got it warm, I'll use it on small logs up to, say, 6 inches. And I'll go through the rev range, you know, rev it up to flat out, chop, chop. Do that for about 5 minutes, then shut it off, let it cool down to ambient temperature, start it up and do the same thing, but then I'll go to an 8-inch log. So I'll take it through the rev range as well, not just hold it flat out. The whole idea of these heat cycles and putting it through the rev range and holding it flat out for a minute here or there is that the piston ring needs to expand in the cylinder wall, but the piston ring needs to have the same wear for the entire 360 degrees around the cylinder wall, so that you're expanding the piston and it wears in or beds in evenly all the way around. And revving it up from idle to full revs helps that, especially under load. But if you over rev a saw from brand new, it heats up very quickly because it's very tight when it's new. And you never know how tight that it really is. So if you rev it up to maximum RPM and avoid overheating it, and what that means is not use it for a half an hour and run it flat out, because that means it's liable to get slightly overheated. And in that situation, it may be 95% run in, but I like to run it in at 100%, meaning that all the wear around the cylinder head is even. So I hope that information helps. It's just a brief way of running your saw in. Take it easy and don't flog the guts out of it when it's brand new, and just give it a little bit of heat cycles and a bit of rest in between each one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.